against. This is a spiritual war, man. We were set up to take this place down, man. Matter of fact, jump up where it say, I think around the 8th verse, 7 or 8th verse. The pluck up, I sent you up the root out and pluck up. It might be the 6th verse.
This is Jeremiah chapter 1, and in verse 10, it says, "See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms to root out and to pull down."
See, we were set up to root out, man, and to pull down. See, that's the difference between this so-called movement, man. All right, everybody else was set up, you know, they was a call to bring all so-called Negroes together, man. You know, how to build up the community, you know, have a food drive, or they have some meat to encourage everybody to vote. That's some stupid shit, man. We were set up to pull up and root out and tear down, man. Matter of fact, give me whole Deuteronomy 12 and 3 on that. Yo, go ahead.
This is Matthew 17 and 20. And Yahushua said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if you have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you.
Right. So we were set up, and we believe. And through this belief, what are we doing? We moving this mountain, man. Which, when you read the scriptures, in most cases, when you come across the word mountain, it symbolizes government. All right? So this is the mountain we move in America, man. Really, when you think about it, the reason why you got, like, if you keeping up current rules, you got forest fires, that's set up from us, man. That's because we've been pushing out the word. Start with the apostle, man. You got these shootings, whether they false flag or not, it's still Yahweh Shah stirring up things around him, man. And everything been broken down. I was coming up to the camp, right? And I know, I forget that 20 of us with that piece that used to be on the corner. Oh, that's just shut down, man. It just look like it's just abandoned buildings, man. So we know it's through this word that this is happening, man. And you brought it out earlier, Isaiah the 55th chapter. Go ahead.
God. It says, see, this Jeremiah 1 and 10.
Matter of fact, hold that. You got to do right now. 12 and 3. Get that right quick.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12 and verse 3. And ye shall overthrow their altars and break their pillars and burn their groves with fire.
Right. Now, are we literally doing that? Are we literally vandalizing this place and burning them with groves? Give me that real quick in Jeremiah 23. And what is it, 29? And read that one more time while you're getting that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12 and verse 3. And ye shall overthrow their altars and break their pillars and burn their groves with fire.
Right, so we're going to burn their groves with fire. This is a metaphor, man, for what this word. And this is scripture to prove. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 23 and 29. Is not my word like as a fire, saith the Lord?
Right, so it's this word that got America. Got America crash. See what I'm saying? Hey, man, you got to be highly spiritual, man.
Yeah,
thing, man. That's the outside making a point. But he ain't going, he out here with him. You know how you have a brother say, hey, if I want to make a point. The outside did that, man. He did it with the cars about to crash. All right?
Good.
She's not and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces.
Right, like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces. What's the rock? America, man. This is the foundation of the world. All right? It's because America, all these policies. Matter of fact, give me Psalm 73 and 9 right quick, somebody. It's because of America, you got damn so-called Chinese women walking around with damn leggings on a cell phone with a Mason gun. You know what I mean? Or Arab. You know what I mean? Go ahead, huh?
The book of Psalms, chapter 73 and verse 9. They set their mouth against the heavens.
See? That's their law. They set their mouth against the heavens. The vibration that's been pushed out on the world, the overtone of what's happening right now, women out of order. Right now, because of the so-called white man, abroad, if she gets tired of you, she just come up with some shit. She stuck around the house for a week, slam cabinet doors, and that justify her having a divorce, man. You know, popping somebody else or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, Doc.
All right. Psalm 73.
But you can thank who? The so-called white man for that. Really, a woman shouldn't even look you in your eyes, man. She supposed to have her head down. She supposed to make now these bitches is brute beasts, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Psalm 73 and verse 9 again. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth.
See, that's America's laws and ideology and their ways walking throughout the earth. It's being pushed throughout the earth, man. So that's why the Lord said his word is going to be that hammer that break that rock into pieces, man. Because that rock is the foundation of the world. See? That's it on that time. Right?
Yeah. The back of Jeremiah 1 and 10 again, it said, see, I have this day, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms to root out and to pour down and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant.
Right. So the Lord has set us up to root up and to tear down, and also to build and to plant. Build and to plant what? The kingdom of heaven, man. That's what's being established. Because with the falling of this kingdom, simultaneously, the ushering in of the kingdom of heaven is being declared, man. What we saying is this place is finished, and the Lord is about to stake claim his rightful ownership to the planet Earth, man. That's what we out here to do. All right? Oh, you got something? Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 3, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up.
Right, and that's the time we're in. We're in the time we break. Matter of fact, it's more than that. It's good. Break down, and what we doing? We're breaking down strongholds. We breaking down the very thought. See, the Lord go to the source, man. The Lord go to the source of the problem, man. The Lord, and what's that? Your psyche. The Lord go to your very thought process, your mind state, your mentality, man. So the Lord breaking down the mentality of you people, man. Your mindset. All right, go ahead.
Verse 4, Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 4, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones.
Yo, you read that plug up?
Ecclesiastes 3, I would jump back up to verse 2.
Yeah,
a time to be born, a time to die.
Yeah, and there was a time for America to be born. I believe that's like in 1776. And, you know what I'm saying? It was a time when this place actually was born. But it's a time for it to die. All right? Everything, matter of fact, what that is, the second Ezra 9, what it said, as all things have a beginning and an end. Yeah, you can get it real quick.
Yeah, the second Ezra.
And that's true. Everything has a beginning and an end, man. Even the daytime, like the daytime have a beginning, then it ends. It turns night. The nighttime has a beginning and an end.
Yeah, this is our second
Ezra. This man manifest. Go ahead.
The second Ezra 9 and 5. For like all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
Right. So for an example, your motor about to go out, it's manifest. Why? Because it starts knocking.
Yeah.
So that show y'all bad y'all about some outside here, man. You can see when something coming to the end, it ran its course. All right, so go ahead. Back where you at, read this again.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 2 again, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted.
Now, when you pluck something up, what happens? You take up, like you get the very root of it. You can get that in Malachi too. You get it by the very root. You go to the source, man. If not, it'll grow back. If I was to cut down one of these trees or whatever, and I don't get it at the root, it'll eventually it can grow back or plant because that root's still there, man. So the Lord is plucking up this place. That means it'll never come back. All right? So why to get that? What you got?
Point two, like like lizards and shit, cut a body part off,
Yeah.
and they'll go back.
Yeah.
Like, Esau
And this- Esau the serpent.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, let's show you how bad y'all about to be outside, man. You dragging, you got like a snake, you know what I mean? This is that old serpent, man. This is Leviathan. Esau Leviathan. It's a physical Leviathan. It's a literal Leviathan, and it's a metaphorical Leviathan. And that's Esau, man. Esau, that fire-breathing dragon. That's why the scripture talk about how he called it fire that comes from heaven. And everything he spew out is war, man. You know what I mean? It devours you. Everything this man speaks, it kills you, man. Yep, so, go ahead.
Yeah, the Jeremiah chapter 51 in verse 25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, says the Lord.
That fire-breathing dragon. The Lord said he is against America, man. And how is he showing that he's against you? Through us, man. That's why we just read. Today I have set you up against their princes, against their king. We behind enemy lines here, man. Go ahead.
Which destroys all the earth.
Yeah, and this devil destroyed the whole earth, man. The reason why you don't know if you're going to drop dead, you don't know if you're going to live or die, man. Because the way this shit's set up, man, I mean, you can breathe in the wrong toxin one day and then breathe in another toxin and it'll set up a chemical imbalance and you die, man. You sit the valley of the shadow of death, man. But it was the Lord who preserved us, you know? Go ahead.
It says, and I will stretch out my hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks.
Yep.
And I will make thee a burnt
Yeah, when you
mountain.
roll something down, right, it's a process. It's tumbling. Look. Nigga fall down the step. You gonna hear that nigga, you know what I mean? You gonna hear him falling, man. Each tumble, you know what I mean? Go ahead.
It said, and I will make thee a burnt mountain.
See, I will make thee a burnt mountain. Go ahead.
And they shall not take thee a stone for a corner.
See, and what's a stone for a corner? The foundation, man. That's the cornerstone. So this place is gonna boot it up, man. Meaning what? When you go back into Rome, they had a stone for a corner. To tell you that in Malachi, they said we'll return and rebuild the desolate places, man. The Lord gave them a leg to stand up on. Because when you go into how they penetrated up in there and they got up in there and they started getting them seats of authority, you know what I mean? But what? The Lord gonna get rid of all these Edomites, and it tell you that in Isaiah the 14th chapter. It said, kill them off so they may not rise and possess and fill the land with their cities no more, man. That's what? That's like a disease. If you don't get rid of that disease, it'll continue to spread. All right, go continue.
It says, no, a stone for foundations, but thou shalt be desolate forever, says the Lord.
See, a stone for foundation. So the Lord is not going to leave a root here, man. He's going to pluck it up, and this is the beginning stages of that. Because what? The Lord could easily just take it out, but he's going to the source. Like he used enough to go to the nicks. That's why the scripture says, thou had not went out into the gaps. The Lord sent us out to the gaps to penetrate. We right here on the front line to set it off, man. So the Lord thoroughly taking this place down, man. All right? Go ahead. That's it on that?
Yeah,
All right, give it together. Okay.
All right, this is the book of Malachi, chapter 4 and verse 1. And it reads, for behold, the day of the Lord, Salakia, for behold, the day shall cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
Yeah, and that's talking about the day of World War III. When World War III has ran its course, man, and it's perfected. This place gonna be like an oven, man. Go ahead,
Okay. It says, and all the proud, and yea, that all do wickedly, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai of hosts, that it shall leave them.
And that's another thing, real quick. I just wanted to say, what Bible you motherfuckers been reading, man? This is a bloody book right here, man. Every other line dealing with death threats, man. Burn you up. You know what I mean? They come to the Lord. I said, burn them up, man. What y'all been reading, man? They show you that you people totally blind. They show you that the Spirit of the Lord real, man. Because the Lord said he's going to close their eyes so that they can't see in their ears that they can't hear, man. So it's the word right there in plain sight, but they can't see it. Go ahead, up.
All right, finishing up the last part of Malachi 4 and verse 1. It says that saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua of hosts, that it shall leave neither root nor branch.
Yeah, no foundation. And another reason why the scriptures say neither root nor branch is because the destruction of Babylon is a direct connection to the destruction of Esau.
Right.
So when Esau is destroyed, when Babylon is destroyed, the family tree of Esau is going to be destroyed, man. That's going to be the clock. The clock started ticking for Esau to be destroyed. Because Babylon and Esau go hand in hand when you read Psalm 137, man. And Psalm 47. All right, so yeah, give what you got right quick.
All right, Con, this is Jeremiah.
Don't forget to go back to Jeremiah.
Yeah, Con, this Jeremiah chapter 50. I'm gonna start at verse 22. It says, a sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken?
Yeah, so there it goes again. The hammer of the whole earth is the so-called white man, his power structure, his system, man. It really is America. That's the hammer of the earth, man. Because this place is destroying everything, man. This devil destroying everything. The wildlife, the animals, man, the fish, the food. God damn, it ain't nothing that you can look at and say it's pure, man. It's nothing you can touch except for the word, man. Everything else is defiled, man. Go ahead.
It says, how is Babylon become a desolation among the nations?
Mm-hmm.
I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware.
Yeah, and that's gonna be beautiful, man. Because the Lord laid the snare before Babylon even got here, man. And it was done by the word. He was spoken, man. So America thought, what the so-called white men thought they would be here forever, man. That's why scripture said they wasn't aware. But they don't understand the prophecies, man. And the little prophecies they know, they've been trying to break their Bible down, but the little prophecies they know, they get it from us. Now they word. Going out.
It says, thou art found and also caught.
Oh, they are found and also caught. We have identified the target, man. We have identified and targeted the devil, all right? He's caught, man. Now what's next? He's going to be brought up on charge, and he's going to be judged, man. Go ahead,
God. It says, because thou hast striven against the Lord has opened his armory.
Hey, and that's striven against the Lord, like we were touching on earlier, man, by way of your laws, man. When you come up with a different idea than what the Lord laid out, then that's war, man. That's war against your house, man. A king set out a decree, and here it is. Not only don't you follow it, but you make another decree to offset his decree. Man, you asking for your ass to be handed to you, man. God. And that's what's gonna happen to you people, man. All right? Because the destruction that's gonna come to you is gonna be by way of your leaders, man. It tells you that in Ecclesiastes, the 10th chapter. So as the people, leaders, the rulers are the people. So what's going to happen to what's set for the rulers is set for you, man. All right? What up?
It said, the Lord have opened his armory and have brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord, or the Lord of power of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans.
Right, that's talking about America, man. And that armory is going military, man. A real part of that armory, too. The Lord released us out here, man. Because without us, then everything ain't going to, because the Lord is bound by his word. So without us speaking out the prophecies and warning people, because the warning comes first, man. The Lord is just. The Lord ain't going to just destroy you without warning you, man. So the Lord warning you that he's about to spring into action, man. And when you go into, I think that's Ecclesiastes. Not Ezekiel. Is that Ezekiel the 7th chapter?
Yeah, count one.
I said, get the whole thing. Go ahead.
Amos chapter 3 and verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid?
Right. And what's that trumpet being blown in the city, man? The prophecies, man. The prophecies. Because when you go into the ancient world, you had like right now, right? In the modern world, if it's a tornado, they have a drill, not a drill, but the tornado siren, you know? Or anybody who lives in certain, because in America, Lord got it set up well. Let's just say if you're in San Francisco or the West Coast, it's earthquakes. Yeah. You know what I mean? They got the certain sound for the earthquake. Down here, there's a lot of tornadoes. They call this tornado alley through Oklahoma and all through here. You know what I mean? Down further down, you got hurricanes. But all of them, they got sirens, man. They got warning sounds to warn the people. So them trumpets, man. So we are trumpets, all right? Go ahead.
It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, have not done it?
And that's again, and that's a topic to a lesson, man. What Bible you read? What Bible are you reading? Right. You know what I mean? Right. And all you got to do is just open the book and point, and you're gonna come up with all type of precepts. So the Lord said, have there not been evil done, and I have not done it, man. When you break that word evil down, you go into bad times. All right? Go ahead up.
It says, surely the Lord power will do nothing.
Right, so the Lord ain't gonna jump off his throne. The Lord ain't finna come to you, materialize in your home. Like niggas talking about they have an epiphany. You know what I mean? But the Lord ain't gonna do all that. He gonna set up his prophets, and they gonna warn you. And if you don't hearken into the prophets, then you're gonna be destroyed. Go ahead.
He revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
And what's that main secret? The destruction of America, man.
Right.
You people don't know about America being destroyed. First and foremost, you don't know that America's in the Bible. That's why when you read Revelation, with the 18th chapter or the 17th chapter, they talk about the mystery Babylon. And that's heavy in itself. Like the Lord put that in there, and listen, when you read it, the most cases be in all caps. So the Lord be being slick. I mean, not slick, so like it. The Lord be being funny, man. He be being sarcastic. Like, the mystery Babylon, I'll put it in bold letters, motherfucker. You still like don't know what this could be pointing to. Yeah, and it's so hold up, god damn, man. So let's show y'all cold y'all about Chanel Shire, man. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, preach up, yeah.
This concerning the total destruction of Esau, Edom, and this wicked system, America. The book of Obadiah, verse 18, and it reads, yeah, Obadiah, verse 18, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame. All right, and that's the whole nation of Israel. And the house of Esau, which is the wicked that the Bible speaks of, the so-called modern-day white man, for stubble. And how is it going to be stubble? By the way of thermonuclear missiles, man. All right? Fire, you got to set fire to something, you know what I'm saying, to bring stubble to it. All right? And what is stubble? The lower part of something that's been burned by fire. It said, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah has spoken.
Obadiah 18. Oh yeah, that's right, Obadiah 18. That proves right there that it ain't gonna be no damn man and Edomite just hanging around. Edomite is the nation that was built to be destroyed, man. So that's gonna be the nation that the Lord gonna do away with, man. Period, man. So
yeah, this is Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17. It says, son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. And yeah, man,
okay.
That's what we're doing, man. We're warning people from the destruction. Because once the Lord get angry, man, hey, all we gonna do is stand out the way. We like I said, I told you so, man. You know, because you people believe that this is an entertainment. Yeah, I mean, you think this is something that just you can go on the internet and laugh at us, cuss out Edomites or whatever the case may be. But no, man, this is a solemn assembly, man. This is a life or death situation out here, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this serious business, man. We out here to convey a message from a terrible power.
Right.
And you know what proved that the Lord is terrible, right? Think about if the Lord didn't give you the technology to warm up your house. See how fucking cold it is tonight? Wouldn't that be a terrible power?
Yep.
It's cold as hell, and you ain't got nowhere for refuge. So who set it up like that? Y'all about to son, man. So at any time, really, he's setting you people up, man. He gonna shut all that off. He gonna shut off that luxury, man. Matter of fact, I know you got more. Give me Isaiah 3 and 1 real quick. Isaiah 3 and 1 real quick. Because the Lord setting you up for a great fall. That will make you terrible. And I was actually just thinking about that at work. I was working outside, and it was cold, it was raining and shit. And I was like, in the back of my mind, you know, because the Lord building us up on some manly shit anyway. So I'm like, you know, man, fuck this shit, because why ain't the trip? I know I'm gonna be warm in a little bit. But I thought about it like, but just if the Lord just didn't have that element. He still made it this weather though. So guess what? It's gonna continue to be like this when the power go out on you, motherfucker. So that show you that the Lord is terrible, man.
I pray not your fight.
What I was gonna say, you took away that spirit, man. You took away that man.
Now it's gonna happen, man. Like that spirit, you see the guy, you ain't gotta kill him, he walk by like he's trying to be tough, trust and shit. But guess what? That's because he know he's gonna go in the restaurant. But let's just say, when they gonna know. They gonna how he can be this cruel.
That's the I was saying something. That's the way the Lord said, "Hey, I'm gonna be cold to you 2/3 niggas, man." That time come, man.
Come. Yeah, that's right. The Lord gonna give you cold soul, like this. But that's what's gonna happen, man. Matter of fact, see, one of your luxuries is being able to warm yourself up, man. That's a luxury, man. Matter of fact, and you know what? All other countries ain't got that luxury. Like just say like if you go to certain parts of the world, even if they got a heater, right, it ain't high tech like ours. Because Esau took all the energy, and, you know what I mean? So they shit like these. They got the crazy heater, but you got to be at least a couple of feet from it. And when you go back to go outside there, it can be cold, man. But see, that's a luxury. You can walk in the Waffle House or something. Soon you get in there, the temperature rise. Like you could be free. Soon you walk in there, the temperature. But the Lord gonna take that away. Matter of fact, give me that real quick. Isaiah 3 and 1.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and verse 1. For behold, the Lord of hosts, doeth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff.
Yeah, and that's just the benefit of comfortability, man. The Lord gonna take that away. Because all the other nations, they're going to get it regardless. Esau, they're going to get it regardless. But the Lord told Judah right there now. And he told Jacob, Judah and Israel. You know, the two tribes, should I say. And you can see, like, Issachar, man, Issachar proud as hell, man. Issachar, they got proud, man. They got the little car, you know what I mean? They probably got them a little, you know, Issachar rides, Mars is 226. And they walking around, they done been fashioned over to the so-called white man way, right, man. Right. So the Lord gonna get all you Israelites, man. And that's gonna be a part of it. The Lord gonna take that stability away. All right? Go ahead.
Come.
Oh, and even something that's so that just flushing the toilet, all that, man. Running the water. Man, it's gonna get bad out here. That's why we glad we're in a safe place, man.
Right.
We still here, man. We still doing the work of your house outside, man.
Right.
All right, go ahead,
Let's start from the top. Isaiah 3 and verse 1, for behold, the Lord of hosts will take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water.
Which is going to be a famine out here too. It's going to be a food shortage out here too, man. That's another luxury. You people too, man. You been fatting for the slaughter, man. Because you people, for real, you ain't even got to be hungry. You see it all the time. Motherfuckers just know that they ain't ate today. Oh, shit, they ain't ate today, and they just eat, man. That's their cue to go get something to eat. So, but the Lord set that up, man. This is the most proud, the most exalted kingdom ever, all right? And the Lord gave him the technology to hang himself. He gave him the technology to hang himself. Something as subtle as you in front of a flat screen TV. You know what I mean? Sometimes I check, you check yourself sometimes. Like, shit, man, that's too comfortable. You know what I mean? You gotta check yourself like that sometimes. All right? So, let us in on that.
Yeah, this Hebrews.
No, give us that.
Yeah, this Hebrews 10 and 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power.
Right, and America fell into the hands of the living power. Moab, you know what I mean? Moab walking around, just westernized, man. They gone, they drunk. They drunk off the, hey, walking away. He said they drunk off the wine, man. Drunk off the wine, man.
You might put the bottle in their mouth.
Yeah, that's a dirty motherfucker to make you drink, you know? Go ahead,
Just back in Ezekiel chapter 3, in verse 17, says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
And that's what we are here to do, to give you warning from the Most High. What Bible you read? Why the Lord telling you, he's telling me the prophets to warn, he's warning them, man. Watch out for me, man, because I'm about to step down on you, man. Go ahead.
Says, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him. You wanted
no, you in the right.
Ezekiel 33.
No, you in the right. Say, go to the 14th verse. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's it.
This is Ezekiel 3.
No, not.
Yeah, you probably wanted it 33.
7. Ezekiel 7, I believe.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it's 7 to 14.
This is Ezekiel chapter 7, in verse 14. They have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready.
See, they have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready. Ready for what? The Lord, man. We tell you, and we ain't shying away. We ain't sugarcoating shit, man. We telling you raw. We giving it to you raw, man. How the Lord about to get ready to treat you people, man. How the Lord about to handle you, man. And that's what this scripture said. They blow the trumpet to make all ready. See? To brace yourself, man, for that impact on your how about some y'all shot, man. All right, go ahead, read that again,
This is Ezekiel 7:14. They have all blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, but none go up to the battle, for my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof.
Right, so none go to the battle, meaning what? You ain't you ain't gonna protect you. You ain't gonna be protected. You know? And the Lord said, why is that? Because his wrath is upon you, man. The only ones who are left, the Lord is gonna bestow his mercy upon and that wrath on the overpass you, man. And the 1/3. But the rest of you people, man, the wrath of the Lord has rested on you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Verse 15. The sword is without, and the pestilence in the famine within. And he that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him.
Right, and why did the Lord do it that way? Because in the city, that's where all the rest of it. This, you know, the Lord not to hit you where it hurts. The Lord give you according to. Matter of fact, somebody give me Ecclesiasticus 16. It started at I think it's last night.
All right, this is Ecclesiasticus, chapter 16 and 11. And if there be one stiff-necked among the people, it is marvel if he escape unpunished.
So there's one stiff-neck. If there's one stiff-neck amongst the people, the Lord said you shall marvel if he go unpunished. I mean, you're gonna be like, oh shit, he made it. Yeah. So you see the message we got here, man. Yeah. All right. Hey, what's up with you boys? Y'all all right? Y'all believe in the Bible?
Sir?
Believe in the Bible?
No, sir.
Oh, what's your Muslim? What's your
agnostic. Agnostic.
Oh, okay. Well, let me ask you this then. Do you believe America is going to be destroyed?
Probably. Yep. Yes.
Well, let me ask you this then. Can you go to any source, you know, other than news and speculation and people debate back and forth, or just, you know, somebody just giving their opinion, right? Can you go to any source that actually documents and outline the destruction of America? Well, the Bible do that. The Bible gives you a vivid illustration, a step-by-step, play-by-play of the destruction of America. It breaks down the fact that America is going to be destroyed in the thermonuclear holocaust, and it's going to be spearheaded by Russia, as well as America's allies.
So when is that gonna happen?
Well, that's one thing about it. We can't put a date on it, you know?
Right.
But it's soon.
Okay.
And the reason why we know because of the prophecy.
Okay.
Like just to give you an example, right? Let's just say your friend right here, if he giving you directions to your house, right? And you get vice versa, you might not believe him at first when he say, make a turn here, make a turn there.
Right.
But once you pass by the Chevron he told you about, and by the YMCA he told you about, then you say, you know what? I am getting closer. So that's what we know. We know by the things that have been coming to pass, like the dollar about to crash, how the nations is jockeying for position, how these different nations is coming up against America. You got this rhetoric back and forth.
So Jesus is a
Those
black
are the
man?
stuff. Huh?
Jesus is a black man?
Yeah. Which his name isn't Jesus. His name in ancient Hebrew would be Yahushua. This was a cunningly devised fable set up by the so-called white man.
Okay.
And you can respect it because if you're in power, why would you be in power but you'll promote the God of the universe to look like another nation?
You right.
You know? So
Right.
bottom line, what we pushing out here is the destruction of America. And before that happens, there's going to be a great famine out here. All hell going to break loose out here in America. There's going to be anarchy in the streets. There's going to be race riots and sedition among men. And there's nothing new, man.
Like in LA?
Yeah, well, not just in LA, all over the place, man. You talking about, the riots back in LA?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yep. It's going to be more intensified than that.
Okay.
Because at least in LA, what did they have? They had like police, they had some type of authority to keep them in line, barricade them. In this riot, there's not going to be any cops, no authority, none of that.
Right.
Now I'm gonna say this, like the movie Purge, that's true. That's gonna actually happen.
Right.
Because when you consider these movie directors, they not peons. These movie directors, they very deep thinkers, man. They insiders. They're part of the inside.
Right.
So they make these movies and give you what word I'm looking for? It'd be like a metaphoric way.
Right.
You know, they throw it out there and the insiders pick up on it.
Right.
But it's entertaining for everybody else.
We'll research that.
Okay, bro, yeah, do that, man. All right, bro. Y'all
Can
need, man.
I ask you one question? What's your nationality?
Yeah.
What's your nationality? Yeah. Oh, to my life.
Elon?
West Indian, right?
No. He's not West Indian. East Indian.
I mean, I thought East Indian.
Yeah, you probably
Persian.
Yeah, Persian. You Elon. That's your biblical nationality. Elam. You from the nation of Elam. Y'all the Persians. Oh, that's another thing. The Bible tells you who you are. Like, it's up until what was that 1957?
Yeah.
Your people was calling themselves the Persians. You knew that, right?
Yeah.
And they changed the name.
They changed their name. Well, why would they call themselves the Persians? Because of the Bible.
Thank you for that.
All right, bro.
All right.
Yeah. So, what you got?
This Ecclesiasticus chapter 16 and verse 11. And if there be one stiff-necked among the people, it is moral if he escape unpunished.
Right. So if it's one stiff neck among the people, it's a marvel if we go unpunished. That show you the sense of urgency with your how about Shemi Hasham, man. The Lord going to kill each and everything moving out here, man. Save the elect. Read on up.
It says, 10 on. For mercy and wrath are with him.
Oh, mercy and wrath is with him. Well, meaning what? The Lord has the jurisdiction over who lives and who dies. Mercy and wrath is with the Lord. It's just like if this might be kind of distasteful example. It's just if I'm a drug dealer, right? And it's dry on whatever, speed, whatever.
Yeah.
If I got it, can't nobody else get it. I got it.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord said mercy and wrath is with me. Nobody else got the power over the mercy that's going to be on display out here, or the wrath. All right? Go ahead.
It says, he is mighty to forgive and to pour out displeasure.
He is mighty to forgive and pour out displeasure. And that's what's going to happen out here in America. The Lord going to pour out his displeasure, man. All right? Go ahead.
It says, as his mercy is great, so is his correction also. He judges a man according to his works.
According to his works, man. That's why we even get it. Matter of fact, Jeremiah, I think that's Jeremiah 30 and 11. Because what the Lord said there'll be one stiff next period. So that ain't just, we ain't exempt from that. So the Lord punishes us on a certain level. Go ahead and say that's it.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 11. For I am with thee, saith the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, to save thee.
That's somebody the elect. Go ahead.
Though I make a full end of all nations, whether I have scattered thee, yet I will not make a full end of thee.
That's somebody the remnant. Because the Lord ain't gonna destroy Israel, all of Israel. He's gonna save that remnant. All right, go ahead.
But I will correct thee in measure.
Yeah, we just read that. The Lord correct us in measure. Some person might get this punishment, that punishment. No, go ahead.
And will not leave thee altogether unpunished.
See? So that's why we just read it. That be one step that the mother people are marvelous. And you know who the best proof of that? Yahweh Shah. The Lord Yahweh Shah didn't even go unpunished. So the Lord is about business, man. That's why we out here, man. See? So is that something? You got? Go back to where you go about that.
Yeah, this is going back to Ezekiel and chapter 7 again. Yeah, this is Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 14. It says they have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, but none go up to the battle. But my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof.
Right, that's all the multitude. The Lord gonna destroy everything moving, man.
Right.
No, that's the times we in. We're in the time of the Lord's wrath, man. This is reserved, the designated time where the Lord has appointed to show forth his wrath, right, on a global scale, man. Because the wrath of the Lord always is here. Matter of fact, give me that in Zephaniah. Man, that's Zephaniah 3 and 5. The wrath of the Lord always present, but the Lord gonna ramp it up. Matter of fact, somebody gets in the Apocrypha, there's 2nd Ezra 9 and 15. Matter of fact, start at 13. You gotta get that Zephaniah 3 and 5.
Yeah, this Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 5. The just Lord is in the midst thereof.
Right, the just Lord is in the midst thereof. Why is he called just? Because he's about justice, man. He's about payback and bringing justice. That's why we just read. If one step back among the people, man, it's a marvelous to go unpunished. Because the Lord is about justice, man. You reap what you sow, all right? Go ahead.
It says he will not do iniquity. Every morning, though he showed, every morning, though he bring his judgment to light.
Yeah, when you turn on the news in the morning, you hear about another little girl got shot in the drive-by, or motherfucker died in a car accident, motherfucker shot up a hospital, a house fire, firefighter died, he was trying to save him. He left behind, a wife and a baby. Well, that's the example of Yahweh Shah coming to light every day, man. Go ahead.
It says, he felleth not, but the unjust know no shame.
Right, the unjust don't know, man. And the scripture says he felleth not. So really, technically, the Lord is the biggest serial killer ever, man. The Lord killed everybody. Everybody who died and got killed, the Lord killed every last one of them. You know what I'm saying? The scripture says the issue of death is with the Lord, man. The Lord killed everybody you know. He doesn't die. So that's the power that we serve. That's the power that we feel, man. That's why we out here in the great call. Yeah, go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no power with me. I kill, and I make alive. I wound, and I heal.
Yeah, so that's the MO of the one you people call God, man. He kill and he make alive. And the forecast is nothing but death, man. Over here in America, man. This place gonna be riddled with dead bodies, man. That's the message we got out here, man. That the Lord is about to get ready to pour out his wrath, man. All right, on a very high level, man. Right here in America.
Right.
Go ahead.
Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
Right, so nobody no fucking, what they call it, doomsday preppers. I hate them niggas. I hate them. Instead of me telling the truth, you hate them doomsday motherfuckers. Then the motherfuckers feel like they got some exit plan. Especially when you know that you can't escape the Lord. See, when you come in this truth, you know that you got no power, man. You could be getting paid every week, all this and that, and you still wonder why the fuck I can't do what I want to do. Now, we convinced that Yahweh shall rule in the kingdom of men. All right? Well,
It's Colossians chapter 3, verse 24. Knowing that of the Lord ye shall receive the reward of the inheritance, but he served the Lord, Yahweh Shah.
Read that again now.
God said, knowing that of the Lord ye shall receive the reward of the inheritance, for ye serve the Lord Hamashiach. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done.
Yeah.
And there is no respect of person.
Yeah, so the Lord is for you, man. And the biggest proof of that is Yahweh Shah, man. And the Lord himself said that. You know, when you read, I think that's 1 Kings, the 7th chapter, I believe, or 2 Kings, the 7th chapter, where the Lord talking to, with Nathan, talking to David. Yeah, he told him, he said, look, he's going to be my son, and I'm going to be his father. He tell him all the good stuff. Then he said, but if he trespass against me, I'm going to... So that's no respect the person like that. See? All right? So, you got on? Oh, you had that. Now, I called for...
Ezekiel again?
No, the 2 Ezra 9.
Oh, you want that?
I think you started at 13, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, go ahead.
It's Baruch chapter 2, verse 2. It's Baruch chapter 2, verse 1. Therefore the Lord hath made good his word, which he pronounced against us, and against our judges that judged Israel.
Right, meaning what? The Lord sent down the death threat and he carried it out, man. That was the Bible all about, man. Death threats that the Lord eventually carry out. That's it, man. When you read the scriptures, all through the scriptures, man, the Lord sent out death threats and carried them out. Even when you go back to Adam and Eve, all that. Curse that shit.
It's the same thing how you have checks and balances.
Yeah.
You got the law and the judgment.
Yeah.
You do good, you're gonna receive good. You do bad, you're gonna receive bad, man. And basically, it's either or with the Lord, man. All right. Now, if you were to go off or whatever, then most of the time it end up being a death penalty. You know, in which that's, you know, and we always think about that, man. That fear is the greatest motivator that's out there. So that's how he gets you a check.
The scripture say, greater is he with little knowledge, fear the Most High. And that's right, because the Lord say, the day I have set before thee good and evil. You know what I mean? The Lord said good and evil before you, man. But it's still the Lord that leads you to that. So it's still no way out of his clutches. That's why the Lord said none that can deliver out of my hand. Think about it, right? Technically, you can say, just say Edomite, they can say, whoever, they can say, well, you know what, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. But the Lord put the spirit on you to do what you're going to do, man. That's why he said none can deliver out of my hand. Because you could wake up one day, man, you know what, man, I'm going to drop everything, man, I'm finna. And the Lord put a demon on you and you go straight now. Yep.
Turn to 2 Ezra chapter 9. I'm going to start at verse 13. It says, and therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, who the world is, and for whom the world is created. Then as I have said, I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved.
Yes, that's why we said. In America, it's gonna just be death, man. That's gonna be the overtone. That's gonna be the headline of America, man. That's gonna be the press, if you will, man. Spiritual press. Thousands and thousands of people dead, man. That's gonna be the spirit in America, death, man. Go ahead.
Continuing on, it says, like as a wave is greater than a drop. And he answered me, saying, like as the field is, so is also the seed, as the flowers be, such as are the color also, such as the workman is, such also is the work. And as the husband,
Go to this thing.
God, all right. This is 2 Ezra chapter 9 and verse 15. I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved.
Right, so the Lord is going to bring more depth. That's what makes mercy so precious, man. You know what I mean? When the fact that the majority of the people going to die, the only remnant is going to be saved, that would make being a part. That's why the elect is the elect. You know what I mean? That would make the elect such a special prestigious number, man. You know? Because it's like, you know, like these, like just at the Super Bowl and shit like that. There's only so many tickets, certain events, but it's, you know, you got to reserve. You know, only so many people. And even, I can't even use that one. You know, just like a luncheon at the White House or something like that. But it's certain tickets reserved for prestigious people. You know, and first of all, the price is outlandish. Then, even if you got the money, you got to be in a certain class. You know, you got to know this person. Well, that's the idea with the elect, man. To get on that chariot, that first class seat, that's going to be a precious thing. Why? Because it's slated for everybody to die, man. Oh, that was it on that. Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 17. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts.
Right. You look for your leap, so to speak. You know, you prepare your hearts. Go ahead.
It says, and humble.
That's why the scripture. Matter of fact, since you give me that in the Proverbs real quick. Just to do that. Proverbs 22:3. To prepare their hearts. When you make preparation, you know, it's the old saying, fools rush in, man. You know, wise, you prepare things, man. Go ahead.
God, this Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 3, it says, a prudent man perceives the evil and hide himself, but the simple pass on and are punished.
Right, that's that fool rush in mentality. No, but the humble, really, that's humility. Because you respect Yahweh Shem outside, man. You say, you know what? I can't fight up against this power right here, man. I can't fuck with this power, so let me prepare my,
Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 17 again. They that fear the Lord will prepare their heart and humble their souls in his sight, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men, for as his majesty is, so is his mercy.
Right. And that's something that, the reason why the scriptures say that is because you can't comprehend the majesty of the Lord, so you can't comprehend his mercy. So the Lord, the mercy that the Lord is going to show up on us is going to be something, things that you were like, fuck, man, that's going to be the Lord gave us. Yep, go ahead, give me that. It's Luke chapter 14, verse 28. For which of you, intending to build a tower, sitting not down first and counted the cost, whether he has sufficient to finish it. Lest happily, as he had laid the foundation, and is not able to finish it, all that beheld it began to mock him, saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish. And this is how about to put the spirit on you to finish. Matter of fact, get that real quick. Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. Somebody get not wrong. Give me 1 Corinthians 9 and start at 24.
This Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. Yeah. And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit.
Right. So better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. So we come out here and do the spirit. We come in the spirit of the Lord, man. Right. We went, like we were touching on earlier, we went nothing else with a pump us to be out here in this weather, man. Shit, even if a motherfucker invited me to a bar or something, and if this cold, I might have would have said, I don't know, bro. I'm here. I think I'm here for the night. So it's the spirit of the Lord that we compare to finish, man. No? This is a part of finishing, because when you doing work on, just say even the physical laborer's work, right? Just if you're building a building, it usually be year round. You don't just be, you got to deal with the elements, man. It's hot, then you deal with it when it's cold. But some people ain't gonna finish that task. They'll start lagging, cold. The boss chase them niggas in the huddle, drinking coffee. All of a sudden, they like, we gotta let him go.
That's why scripture say I'll be instant in season.
That one went for a reason. God didn't write that for us not to come out and don't be cold. Or even hot, because it gets super hot out here where we at, man.
Yeah.
See how you see the things?
Yeah.
It gets, and we didn't have people to come out here and they be like, God damn. It's like you can't even hide. Like, it's like we right here, like on the plate. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Plate.
Ain't no tree, no nothing, man.
Well,
So that's part of it. Yep.
If I may add too, that's why I said make your body a living sacrifice. This is a part of sacrificing your body, man.
Yeah.
You put it through the elements like this. Yeah. But again, you know, that's part of the work, man. Basically, make yourself into a sacrifice, which also, you know, not only does it follow on faith, but it also follow on fear as well, man.
Yeah.
Because of course, you know, even the substance that you all shot went through, man, it really ain't nothing compared to what we're going through right now, man.
Yeah.
You know, out here standing in the brick cold, you know, really, all that's compared to what Yahushua went through back then when he was teaching, man. All right, so really, man, this is light work compared to Yahushua, but of course he put us in this position, all right, so that he can make his word known, all right, and also fulfill prophecy as well, man.
Yeah, light affliction. Yep. So the scripture we just read says what? That is the end of a thing, man. All right, now give me what you got, 1 Corinthians.
Yeah. 1 Corinthians chapter 9 and verse 24. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize.
Right, and the reason why Paul said that, because that's symbolic for everybody who came in ain't gonna finish. That's just like a real race. Everybody knows it. Basketball, everybody gonna win something too.
Everybody can't get in.
Yeah, everybody can do anything. So it's the people coming to the truth when meant for you to end, to finish it, man. It wasn't meant for you to finish the race. This is a part of finishing the race. This is a cross-country race. Man. Like, you know, like going to cross-country races. Yeah. And you know what? Like, what I'm thinking more like, I don't know if y'all remember like the old reality. There was some shit like called Survival. They go cross-country and the elements change on them. One minute they might be going through the water, one minute they might be in Alaska and some shit. Yep, go ahead.
1 Corinthians 9 and 24 again. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize. So run that ye may obtain. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible crown.
Right, so you got people out there who, it's people that come out here and stand out in the cold and make money. That's a corruptible crown.
They drug dealers. Football game.
Yeah, football game. It be cold. Like right now, it's football games going on. Them motherfuckers freezing. Yeah, they are. Especially up in Michigan or some shit. Motherfuckers freezing, man. Running, they're trying to win the ball, get to a ball game. That's a corruptible crown. But we out here to get an incorruptible crown. Yep. Go ahead.
It says, I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as
you gotta
one.
Know why you came into this truth, man. You gotta be decisive. You got a lot of motherfuckers indecisive. Go ahead. You gotta be willing to give up. A lot of people ain't gave up shit, man. Go ahead.
It says, 1 Corinthians 9 and 26, I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air.
Go ahead.
Verse 27, but I keep under my body.
Yeah, beating the air. You know what's the form of beating the air? A lot of these dudes who came in, they might have even converted brothers in, man. Now they no longer do it, man. They're beating it out, man. Because none of them punches didn't count. You know what I'm saying? Well,
it says, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway.
See? So you got dudes that came in, like first started watching the Apostles, whatever year, 2009, 2010. Who was dudes I know I didn't see now. You don't see them no more. So they might have brought me in, man. Or brought in other brothers you see out, you know, right now. But now they're a castaway. They ain't in the truth no more. Yep, that was it. That was it on that? Yeah. So yeah, the spirit, see how the spirit switched? The spirit got us to go into that, man. But go back to what you was at. Yeah. Let somebody know y'all. Yeah, go right now. Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 3, verse 15. It says, I know thy works, and thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm, and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth.
Yeah, to spew something out is that's really like a violent act too. You know? So once you spew it out, man, that means you're gonna be put to death. So yeah, go ahead. Okay. Then once you throw something up, baby, I don't even want to repeat it, man. I'm talking about, because yeah, you can make the example of like you might eat a burger and you threw it up and you ain't gonna go eat one of those burgers again. But you don't go and eat that bun again. That's why, see, when you really go into that, that's why the Lord said, return to his bun. See, we use the example of eating another burger again. And I know I didn't eat stuff that I threw up and I actually eat it again. Because it probably was something else that made you throw up, you know. It might have been like, dang, that motherfucker hooked it up, they ain't do it right. So what else? But really, you ain't gonna go near that fucking bun, man. You don't wanna go near that bun. You damn sure ain't gonna eat it again. That's why I say I ain't even wanna utter that on. I just thought of that. So that's what the Lord really saying now. I think the Lord, you know, ain't nobody gonna go near that bun and digest it again. You bring this back into the body. So once you out, you out. And you looked at as detestable.
And that's why I said the internet man is worse than it was in the beginning.
Yeah. That's how that bun is worse than it was.
Take a fight
to it. It was all good at first.
Prepared and
yeah.
Put it together, and then when you eat it, you come back out.
Yeah. And usually it really that food never fit in. The body rejected it. You throw up something, the body rejected it. You ever you experience throwing up, that food really want to stay in there. That's why it's such a violent act. Like, get out of here, motherfucker. Yeah,
now this back in Ezekiel. We started back at 14 against Ezekiel 7:14. They have blown the trumpet.
Oh, matter of fact, since we're on this chapter, go to
Yeah, this Ezekiel 33. We started at 1. Again, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon the land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, if when he sealed the sword.
Yeah, matter of fact, man, go to that in the blue letter right quick. Ezekiel 33:1. I want to look up something right quick. I'm gonna see what they say. Because the blue letter been digressing, man.
Oh,
like if you've been in the blue letter for years, you go back to certain stuff you went to before, it ain't even the same, man. Like they take a lot of stuff out and they put shit in there to kind of, but they'll put it in there, then they'll put some with it.
Weird,
some weird shit. To if you ain't right and rooted and grounded, it'll sway your, You got 33 and 1. And go to that word coach. You see what it says. Whoever can get it. Yeah.
I got it up. It's the word for coast is quatazah, which means end, extremity, end, mouth, extremity, border, outskirts. The whole at the end of it says edge, border, uttermost, coast.
See? That tool right, that scripture right there talking about now. So you can't look at Ezekiel the 33rd chapter and try to equate that with the time of Ezekiel. That's talking about us now in the last days. We were set up to prophesy and speak concerning the fate of America. Right? That's the message of the Bible.
It's all Ezekiel 33:3. And when he sees the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people.
Yeah, and that's what we're doing, man. You can't, when you get destroyed, you can't blame us because we out here, we got the sign. You know, even if you slow, it's like a picture book. You know, like kids, you don't give them no heavy literature. You start them out with a picture book. So the Lord got it covered. We go to pictures. So you got any questions? Oh, really? America or missing? See? Go ahead.
God says, then whosoever hear the sound of the trumpet and take him not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. His blood.
And that's the majority of all you people. We just read that. There's going to be more of those who perish. And it ain't nothing deep about that because if you believe, it wouldn't just be us out here. See what I'm saying? So you heard and you didn't believe. All the guys, you guys, if you watch it, you know, you guys that came up here and listened to us before, and then you nowhere to be found, you're going to be destroyed, man. All right. Go ahead.
God, it says, his blood shall be upon his hip. It's like
because the spirit jump on us when brothers come up. We tell them what it is, man. We tell them that, you know, doing the will of Yahweh Shema outside, about, you know, the works, you know, stuff like that. So you people know what time it is out there. Well,
he heard, in verse 5, he heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. His blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. But if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood would I require at the watchman's hand.
Right, so that's dealing with all you guys out there that's not coming out teaching. You're not finishing what you started, man. It's like the got, you know, you build a temple. I mean, you build a tower and you don't finish. So really, that's going into coming out here warning the people, man. Really, the overtone of what we're teaching is a warning, man. For you to return back to your house by sitting outside, at least you're going to be put to death, man. That's what it's all about. Go ahead.
So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth and warn them from me.
Yeah. And we warn them, why? Because Yahweh sitting outside is going to score them, man. Ultimately. Yeah. Yeah. So that was doing that. Yeah, man. So with that, man, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yamshah, Wahab, Rakah, Kadash.
Double honor to the head apostles and elders of the great millstone. Shalom, much honor and respect to the sincere brethren out there that laboring in this work. To the next time we finish, shalom.
Shalom.
Yay.